Welcome to the Paulding County Citizen Self-Service Tutorial for Business License. These instructions should give you a good explanation of how to register through the portal, how to create a business license account, and how to link a business license account. So the easiest way to find the portal itself is to go to our county website at www.paulding.gov. You would look under Government, or you can hover over it. You can click on Business License. That's going to take you to the home page of the business license on our county website. On the left-hand side, you'll see a couple of different choices to click on. You'll click on Citizen Self-Service, and it'll take you to the welcome page for the Paulding County Self-Service portal. Once you've created your username and password to register with the portal, if you already have an existing business license account, you would click on Link to Account, and it's going to take you to the account link setup screen. This is going to ask you two verification questions, basically, or two verification fields. The first one is going to be your account ID or business license number of the business. This can be found on your occupation tax certificate or your business license. It's going to be that 5-digit number. And then the second verification field is going to ask you what the company's DBA or doing business as, or the business name is. Again, this is also going to be found on your occupation tax certificate. It's going to be found on the first line of that certificate on the bottom left-hand corner. Again, it's going to be found on the first line of the occupation tax certificate on the bottom left-hand corner. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click Submit. If there were any mistakes, it does have to be entered exactly as it looks on your occupation tax certificate. So as I had entered a comma, I had entered a period. If there's any sort of punctuation, if there's any spaces, it has to be entered exactly as it appears on your occupation tax certificate, as well as it has to be in all capitalization. So again, if it's not entered correctly, it'll take you to a different screen that'll tell you that there may be an incorrect attempt. After a certain number of incorrect attempts, I would say probably after a couple of incorrect attempts, it's probably best that you log out of the portal altogether and log back in. So you really want to make sure that you have your most current business license or occupation tax certificate in front of you so that you enter the information for your DBA exactly as it appears. Then you would have clicked Submit. It's going to take you back to your account settings screen. This is going to show you any linked accounts. This will show you the business license account that we've just linked. So if you need to go ahead and pay your bill, you can go back to Citizen Self-Service on the left-hand side and kind of follow it back to that specific account. So here it'll show you the account itself. Let's click on Business License, and you can select an account to work with. So since we just have the one account, it gives you your options over here. If you would click on account, it's going to take you back to the basic account information. What we want to do at this point is pay your bill or view any bills that might be outstanding at this point. Let's see. So once you click bills, if there's any outstanding bills, it's going to say pay bill next to it. You can also view the details of the bill. So if we go ahead and do that, remember our occupation tax is based on the number of employees. So it's going to kind of break it down for you. So 0 to 5 employees is $100 a year. So it'll show my $75 for the tax and my $25 administrative fee, totaling the $100. We're going to go back just so we're back on the main screen. And if you want to go ahead and pay bill, you would click on it. And if you review it up here or you look up here, it would have added it to the cart system. So we're going to click on the cart. And if you open it up, again, it's going to show you your total. You can either review the cart or you can check out. So if we click on review cart, again, this allows you if you need to remove the bill for whatever reason, or you can go ahead and pay it. We're going to close that back out just for right now so we can show back up here. If you're ready to check out, you would click checkout. So once you've moved past the cart system, you're going to be taken to our payment source, Paymentus. On this screen, you want to make sure that your business license is marked for the payment type. You are paying an occupation tax, but you don't want to get confused with permit tax. You always want to make sure that if you're paying an occupation tax or you're renewing your business license, that you want to leave the payment type as business license. Towards the bottom, it's going to show you the account number. Now, if you've added multiple bills to your account for multiple accounts, you can always separate them out, so that way when they come through on our end, we know exactly which accounts have been paid. If you end up leaving this by itself and you've added multiple bills from different accounts, it'll show a larger amount, and we can normally distribute it as needed. But it does allow you to go ahead and view your tax certificates and enter in any other account numbers, maybe that you've paid a bill on. But for this purpose, it's going to default one account number. Then it's also going to ask you for an email address. The email address is going to be for receipt purposes as well as notifications in our system. So please keep in mind that the email address that's entered here, if it has changed, if you want to be notified to a different email address for any future business license notifications, including renewal reminders, this is your chance to go ahead and change it here. But it will email a receipt to whatever email address you enter in here. You would click continue. It's going to take you to your payment information screen. You want to make sure that your payment contact name, phone number, and zip code are all correct. So we have our name up here, we have our zip code, and then it does ask you for a phone number. Okay, it shows your amount to be paid, and then you have multiple ways that you can pay your bill. So we are going to choose one to move forward and pay with. Okay, and once you're satisfied with your information, you would click continue. Okay, and once everything is recognized, it's going to take you to a confirmation screen, your payment method, today's date. It's going to show your payment amount, your total amount of bills being paid, plus a convenience fee of 2.49%, and then your total amount that would be charged to the card. You do have the option to click and read your payment authorization terms. You do have to check mark the box to verify the amount and that you recognize the payment authorization terms. And once you're satisfied, you would click pay. Okay, and again, this is going to be your receipt. You want to go ahead and print this receipt. So again, once you print your receipt, once you're all done and completed, you would click go back to home. And it's going to return you back to the county website. So if you do need to go and make any changes or go back into the portal, again, you can find it the same way as you did at the very beginning, under government and business license and back to citizen self-service. And it'll take you back to the login screen. Thank you for watching this tutorial on the business license module of the Paulding County Citizen Self-Service Portal. We hope this information has been helpful. If you need any further assistance, please don't hesitate to contact our office by calling 770-443-7596 or emailing us at occtax@paulding.gov.